Kate Middleton has once again left the world buzzing, and this time, it's not about her royal duties, her fashion choices, or even a grand palace appearance. It's all about her hair. Just days after she shocked the world by stepping out as a blonde, the Princess of Wales has ditched the golden locks and returned to her signature brunette. This dramatic switch has set the internet on fire, and people can't stop talking about what it means, why she did it, and whether the blonde experiment was ever meant to last. On September 4th, Kate made headlines when she debuted a honey blonde shade at London's Natural History Museum. It was her boldest look yet, a sun-kissed golden tone that instantly grabbed attention. Standing beside Prince William, the blonde Kate Middleton looked like a completely different woman, fresh, radiant, and adventurous. For a royal who has long been associated with her elegant, chestnut brown hair, this was a transformation no one saw coming. Some called it her Hollywood moment. Others suggested it was symbolic of her comeback after stepping back from public life due to her health challenges. Either way, it was daring, it was different, and it made global headlines within hours. But then, just 2 days later, the blonde era was over. On September 6th, while cheering for England at a Women's Rugby World Cup match against Australia in Brighton, Kate was once again spotted with darker hair. The honey hues were gone, replaced with a noticeably deeper brunette shade. The whispers started immediately. Was the blonde just temporary? Was it a wig, highlights that washed out, or simply a playful experiment she decided against? Fans and critics alike were scrambling for answers. By September 8th, the message was crystal clear. At a surprise appearance marking the 3rd anniversary of Queen Elizabeth II's passing, Kate stepped out in her classic brunette curls. The transformation was complete. Her golden experiment had lasted less than a week. It was as if the royal world had briefly entered an alternate timeline with a blonde Princess of Wales, only to be pulled right back into familiar territory. This sudden reversal didn't go unnoticed. Social media exploded with reactions, and as always with Kate, the opinions were sharply divided. Many praised her for trying something new, calling the blonde moment a sign of confidence and resilience after months of recovery. Supporters pointed out that she looked radiant and refreshed, proof that the future queen could take risks and still shine. Others, however, weren't so kind. The criticism was swift, with some saying blonde simply didn't suit her, while others questioned whether a royal should be experimenting so openly with her image. The backlash grew so intense that Sam McKnight, the legendary hairstylist who once worked with Princess Diana, came to her defense. He slammed the harsh commentary as shocking, horrified, dismayed, and disgusted, reminding the public that Kate's recent journey through illness and treatment should put things into perspective. His words resonated deeply, turning the conversation toward empathy rather than judgment. But the fascination with Kate's hair goes deeper than just color. For over a decade, her glossy brunette locks have been part of her royal identity, as iconic as her chic coat dresses and sapphire engagement ring. Every style shift, from subtle highlights to bouncy blowouts, has been dissected and adored. When she first appeared blonde in April 2025, during her 14th wedding anniversary in Scotland, it was a softer, sun-kissed tone that hinted at change. But the September transformation was far bolder, far more dramatic, and far more temporary. This raises the question, did Kate Middleton ever intend to keep the blonde look? Or was it always just a statement, a fleeting nod to reinvention before returning to the familiar comfort of brunette? Observers suggest that the blonde look may have been more symbolic than practical. Emerging from a period of absence due to her cancer diagnosis and treatment, Kate's golden hair could have represented rebirth, resilience, and stepping back into the spotlight with renewed energy. The decision to return to brunette so quickly, then, could signal something equally important: stability, strength, and a return to tradition. After all, in the royal world, image is never just about fashion. It's a message, a statement, and sometimes, even a strategy. The debate among fans continues. Some argue that Kate should embrace more daring looks, that the blonde suited her and offered a glimpse of a modern, experimental future queen. Others insist that the brunette is timeless, regal, and uniquely hers, a look that cements her image in history. Whatever side you fall on, one thing is clear: Kate Middleton has mastered the art of sparking conversation, even with something as simple as a hair color. Beyond the gossip, there's something deeply human in this story. Here is a woman navigating immense personal challenges under the gaze of millions, yet still finding space to experiment, to surprise, and to remind us that even royals aren't immune to the universal urge for reinvention. Her hair transformation may have lasted only days, but it was enough to captivate the world, ignite debates, and show once again why Kate remains one of the most closely watched figures on the planet. And so, the golden chapter has closed, and the brunette queen-in-waiting has returned. Whether the blonde will make a comeback in the future, only time will tell. But for now, Kate Middleton has reminded us that she can command global attention with the flick of a color brush, proving that even the smallest changes in her life are big news for the rest of us. Make sure to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more celebrity updates just like this.